Bluegill is an elite rarity submarine from the Eagle Union and is a part of the Gacha class of submarines. She was originally only available as the point accumulation reward during the Micro-Layer Medley event, but is now available from the Merit Shop for 8,000 merit. Bluegill was launched from the Electric Boat Company shipyard on the 8th of August 1943, commissioned on the 11th of November 1943, decommissioned on the 1st of March 1946, recommissioned on the 3rd of May 1951, decommissioned again and reclassified to a hunter-killer sub on the 7th of July 1952, recommissioned again on the 2nd of May 1953, reclassified again to an attack sub on the 10th of August 1959, reclassified for a third time to auxiliary sub on the 1st of April 1966, decommissioned for the third time and stricken on the 28th of June 1969, scuttled on the 3rd of December 1970, and then refloated and scuttled again in November 1983. Bluegill did the usual tasks an American sub did in the Second World War and Cold War. Here are her more interesting exploits. Was sponsored by the wife of New York Congressman Cole, sunk IJN light cruiser Yubari on the 27th of April 1944 when going after the IJN destroyer Samidare, but failed to sink Samidare. Sank multiple cargo, tanker, and transport ships in all of her war patrols. Declared Pratas Island as Bluegill Island after they found it abandoned on the 29th of May 1945. Served as a training sub during the Korean War based out of San Diego. Conducted recon and rescue in the Gulf of Tonkin during the Vietnam War. After being scuttled, was used as a salvage and underwater rescue training sub. In her character art drawn by Diane Go, Blue wears an open-stomach one-piece black and white swimsuit with straps and a detached collar, black knee-high boots, black and white elbow gloves, a torpedo slung around her left shoulder, metallic hair ties that look like sharks with her hair coming out of their mouths, a deck gun attached to a strap on her right arm, and the superstructure attached to a strap on her right thigh. Her rigging consists of a large submarine hull that she rides on, which has a large deck gun with blue electricity surrounding it, and firing a shell, casing and all. There are 3 separate torpedoes going through the water around her, some blue electricity arcing off of her rigging, bubbles around her, and a school of fish underneath her. In her voice lines, voiced by Yukina Shuto, who also voices Haru Urara in Uma Musume, Idol Sun in Nikkei, and Panette in Fire Emblem, Blue enjoys activities and the sun.
大丈夫。指揮官はお日様をもっと浴びて悩まずにやればきっとうまくいくよ。指揮官おかえり。カーテンをこうパーッと。部屋の中まで太陽の匂いだ。晴れな日は泳ぎにいい日。うひょー。本当に動きやすくなった。任務完了。さあ泳ぎに。あれ、まだダメ？なんで？
At level 125 with max affinity and enhancements, Blue has 1,733 HP, 72 firepower, 505 torpedo, 88 reload, 43 evasion, light armor, 16 speed, 180 accuracy, 65 luck, consumes 6 oil, has 243 oxygen, 2 ammo, and her range looks like this. Blue has 2 skills and an all-out assault, which focuses on buffing her oxygen and damage. Blue's first skill, Blue Hunter, at level 10, has Blue deal plus 15% damage against enemy destroyers and light cruisers. Her second skill, Extra Oxygen, gives Blue plus 40 oxygen. The recommended equipment for Blue are 2 Mark 20 bitter submarine torpedoes for an increase in damage, a twin 100mm Type 98 high-angle gun, which increases damage in support mode and can break shields, the Type 93 pure oxygen torpedo, which gives a large buff to her torpedo stat, the pressure-resistant hull design, which improves accuracy, and a dagger for more evasion, accuracy, and higher crit rate. Of all the submarines I rarely use in this game, Bluegill is not one of them. Sure, her S1 allows her to deal slightly more damage against destroyers and light cruisers, which is also like 5% higher than Albacore's S1, and her S2 has her stay underwater for a little while longer, which kind of negates the need for that improved design snorkel equipment. But outside of that, there's not much else. Much like Albacore, she's only available in the PvP merit shop, meaning you'll have to grind for the PvP merits just to purchase someone who, realistically, isn't that good. Though, only at 8k merit instead of the higher price Albacore has, which isn't much, but it's something. Her high damage against destroyers and light cruisers probably is not going to make any, if at all, difference in a battle, and the extra oxygen, in my opinion, isn't really noticeable. No priority to raise. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter and Blue Sky for updates, and please check out my other Arknights and Girls Frontline videos as well.